commercial, I can almost forget what I was talking about, but I'm not going to forget this because I think this is real important. So, we talked about this thing about where people and their parents and their grandparents are getting committed and they end up in a nursing home, they lose their home, they lose all their assets, and you said get a couple of power of attorney. And the other thing I thought was real important.
You run.
And you go across state lines.
You go across state lines.
And why is that?
And you go across state lines because it's whoever has jurisdiction of you. Okay, so if you live in the state of Virginia and you have a Virginia driver's license, the state of Virginia has jurisdiction over you. If you have a piece of property, whatever county that property or city that property is, they have jurisdiction over that property. Mm-hmm. So how do you, like, get out of their jurisdiction? You have to go to another state, but you need to also register in that state and plan on living there, because if you come back, you cross over that line, they're going to be watching for you.
They'll nab you.
And they'll nab you. And there was one gentleman who actually, his mother was not incapacitated. She was being treated horribly at the nursing home, or whatever the situation was. He took her out of state, and the FBI got involved, and it became kidnapping charges. They don't play with this. When they go after, in a guardianship, after a person, they want you, and they're not going to let you go until they murder you. Now, I know that's a very tough word, and a lot of people don't like it. And when I've intervened in some of these cases, I've called it premeditated murder, because their goal at nursing homes don't allow you to take vitamins, something that elderly need every day. And I shouldn't say that as a blanket because I don't know it as a blanket. Mm-hmm. I've known it in every case I've been involved with, but they don't allow even something as simple as one of the patches that you can put if you have pain, and it, the mint and the different types of things will just take the pain away instead of doing a drug, popping a pill. Mm-hmm. Because all they want to do is give you pills, because they may get $20 a pill just for giving it to you. So not only do...
well, let me hold on right there.
Okay, I'm sorry, I took off.
I want you to repeat that. Now listen to this, folks, and this comes to... And I know a person that his mother was recently in the nursing home and was taking, I think it was 24 pills. They just kept giving pills. Listen, the nursing home makes $20 per pill.
Now, I don't know. Average. Everyone is different.
Yeah.
Okay, so please don't take me as, oh my God, this is what it is with each one, because they each have, they're owned by different groups. They have different philosophies. Right. But the main philosophy is money.
Yeah.
And you have to realize they're private. They're not state-owned. They're not, they're privately owned, most of them, from my understanding. And so you've got the situation wherever they can make money. So let's say Medicaid is only going to give you so much money for somebody. Okay, you're only going to get so much. But then what you do is you do grants. The government has all these grants that they give also that you can go after, because most of these are even though they're money making, they still are a nonprofit a lot of times. If you remember, our hospitals in Virginia were always nonprofit, and now they're for profit. Mm-hmm. And so you really have to watch everything. You have to really look at your bill. So let's say they charge not for the medicine, because the medicine they get over here, they get for the room this much, and then they charge you for what they have to give you, for giving you the pill. Now, where does that money come from? In one of these nursing homes I investigated, they have a thing called beneficiaries. So what they do is they do this fundraising. So as soon as you have no money to pay for these extras, they go to their beneficiaries to take the money. So they've got money coming in all over the place. And that's one of the reasons they want, if, say, someone goes in the nursing home, they've been able to make them incapacitated. So now you have the judge has chosen the guardian and the guardian of finance. every time you go to court, it's about $3,000 or $4,000 per each one, because they each have their own lawyer, that you pay for their lawyers to make sure that they are, that they're protected in the courtroom. But you don't get a lawyer. So you can be taken without your hearing aids. They'll do nothing, even though that's an ADA issue. Because a lot of people don't understand all the little games. And the games are what you have to look for that they're playing. And you've got to know your rights. So.
Well, I've gotten the wrap-up sign. I still had one issue, and what I'll do is call you back next week. We'll know more, and that's
Okay.
on the impeachment of our president. I want to get your comments on that.
Oh my gosh.
I'll get you on the air next
Okay.
week. I'll call you on the phone. You won't, because you probably won't be in the area again for a while.
Right.
All right, folks. Thank you for joining us tonight. And if you got any questions or you want to get in touch with Janice, you can give me a call. My number's public. 806-1649. Give me a call. I'll hook you up. Y'all have a good and safe